Hello, guys! Estamos de volta com Alan Wake 2. O cara fala guys, mano. O cara mete o inglês com o português, velho. Mistura tudo. Ok, né? Ah, não, velho.
Shit!
Calma. Meu. Toma. Palhaço. Calma aí que eu preciso usar um HPzinho. Mano, eu já tô aqui, né? Perto do negócio. A gente vai aqui, ó. Pega mais um, né? E ó. Ritual pré-espetáculo.
The story was affecting the scene.
Puto. Legal. Vai ter que ficar assim mesmo.
I didn't have the key.
Esse aqui é o quarto 101. E esses símbolos na porta, velho? 103. Mancado também.
The room at the end of the corridor was closed off. It felt significant. Something terrible would happen there.
Bem. Deixa eu ver se eu tenho algum upgrade. Tenho, mano. Espaço pessoal. Aumenta a força de empurrão da espingarda de Alan. Céu ensolarado. Aumenta a área de efeitos dos projéteis da pistola sinalizadora. Ah. Aumenta a eficácia de curativos em 10%. Aumenta a duração do efeito de analgésico em 1 segundo. Aumenta a área do efeito sinalizador de mão. Acho que é essa aqui.
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
Isso aqui tinha parece que eu não vou apertar.
The troupe were busy building their own Wicker Man, where they themselves would be sacrificed. The prop room had been changed from room 104 to room 225.
I'm drowning.
Filho da puta. Leve esses adereços para o quarto 104. Que vamos usar mais tarde na peça no salão. Coloca na cabeça que estilo não é marra. E aí, Marquinhos DJ faz o sample de guitarra. Cheio. Deixa eu ver aqui. Descartar, acho que descartar é... literalmente perde o item, velho. Aí. Ué. Aonde é que eu tô? Onde é que tá indo? Ah, mano. Ah, mano. Que porra, velho. Ele foi colocar as pilhas, mancho. Mesmo na hora, mano. Esse boca de CD. Ué? Nossa. Ué? Hã? Tá. Cara, tem outro. Toma. Tome. Tome. Ei, papai. Só balinha na cabeça, hein?
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Sometimes a quaint small town, sometimes a hulking metropolis. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there. And yet,
Não tô entendendo, não.
Night Springs.
Não tem nada. Oh. Vou usar um desse aqui. Apertar 4, né? Garfo vida. Infelizmente a granada não tem como levar. Acho o local do ritual, meu irmão, do ritual. Ah, é. Ah, mano, tá de brinco de novo, mano. Porra, mano, de novo, véi. Tem que prestar atenção nessas porra de pilha, mano. Se fuder, mano.
The ballroom would be the stage of a key scene in the play. Ah, tá. Salão. That changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
Agora da seita. Terça-feira de outubro. Ensaio na sala. Ensaio na 219 e 202.
I needed to find the key. It was locked from the other side.
Reservado. 227, 225. Só tem essa saída? Não. Não, aqui foi onde eu venho.
This is where they gathered before the play. This is where it began.
Sala de ensaios.
Another vision. Another idea.
Why set up a play in a hotel? Why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap?
Que o aluguel é mais barato. Ah, tá.
The ocean view was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide. Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom. Did we summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying? It seemed like it was part of the play, but it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy, kid.
A haunted hotel. Yes. That's a trope for a reason.
Assombração. E agora? Tem mais? Tá. Nossa senhora, gastei o negócio. E agora? Realiza a invocação do salão. Ah, do salão. O salão era por onde mesmo, velho? Aqui. Só ver o negócio, cadê os bichos aqui de o número da sala, mano. É isso, mano. Lobby Elevators. Que isso, véi? Pilha. Chave do quarto 209. Aqui é do 218, 224. Nesse outro lado aqui.
Hey, Tim. New map, huh?
Yep. Look, I've never been to New York, but I can tell you that this ain't it.
I heard you humming again.
Yeah, I can't get this song out of my head. It's a real earworm. I hear it in my dreams.
I know that song you keep humming. It's the theme from Night Springs.
That old sci-fi show?
Sci-fi horror anthology. I used to write for a long time ago.
Like, it sounds a bit nuts, but I think the song is connected to Door. Or it's my subconscious telling me that this is all pretty out there.
Faz sentido, né? Só tenho uma coisa a dizer pra você, meu amigo. Você sabe muito. É aqui. É hora de la verdade.
I recognized my writer's room on the stage. I almost dreaded the ideas this would conjure up.
Nice. What was the nice set you got here? What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room.
Fala,
In the play,
escritor.
it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that.
Scratch. Ei, pera aí. Ai, meu Deus. Porra, porra, porra. Meu Deus! Não! Gostando disso? Seu palhaço! Oh, meu pai do céu, mano. Cacetada, mano. Os caras me pegou desprevenido demais. E marcar todos os recursos e pontos de interesse próximos no mapa de Wake. Expande o inventário de Alan Wake em 1. De Alan. Acrescenta uma carga à lanterna de Alan. Não, esse aqui. Aí, mano. Vamos dar agora. O diabo.
This was something out of a horror story, but I had to keep going.
Olha a granada aí. Gastei a granada à toa, mano.
This is not my writing. This is Scratch mocking me.
Em seu quarto, ele a machucará. Ache o local do crime no hotel. Siga o rastro do diabo. Hum. Faltou um bocado de cabo do culto. Palhaço. Mas eles meio que acabam aqui, né? Uhum. Olha isso, mano.
I had to be at the scene to see and understand it in order.
Deixa eu ver aqui. Acho que eu tenho que alterar de novo.
The scene here had changed.
Tô entendendo não. Pra que tá? Não consigo ir pra lá, velho. E eu tentei, ó, vou mudar. Vou deixar esse aqui. E vou chegar lá perto da porta e vou mudar de novo. Aqui perto da porta. E vou mudar de novo. Nem dá. Não é pra dar. Aí, ó.
This is the path up the staircase.
Eu não tô vendo nada. Não tô entendendo. Tá que pariu, mancho. Já tô meio bugado. Não, pra cá não, velho. Tá lá mesmo.
I felt the presence of a new idea here.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666. He had requested that room, specifically. The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play. And always in character.
Daria, velho. Às vezes eu escuto uns passos atrás de mim, velho. Sem meme. É, cadê o meu?
Scratch had been here. I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He had only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
Not you again.
Puta que pariu.
A dark presence had come for me. Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker.
Vai, ô Jorginho, me presta dois que eu vou matar aquele maconheiro.
The muse was the murder victim. The final scene took place in room 108.
I just want to say
102. Ué, cadê o 108? O que tem dizendo aqui mesmo, hein? É, outra coisa. Ah, tá ali o 108.
The plot changes shaped the world around me. I needed room 108.
O clímax. Aí, mano. Tá com água. Putz. Pareceu aquele canto lá que a mina tava. Antes, a Saga. Quando ela foi procurar pelo Odin. O disco. Vão-se na margem entre a mata e o mar, coruja e o cervo reflexos a andar. No quarto dele ela sofre, no dela ele perde. Dele a história acaba, dela a história segue. Este é o ritual que será seu condutor. Seus amigos o conhecerão quando você se for.
This was the murder site. There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub, beneath the body. Somehow it was important.
É a véia lá, doido. Ah. Que gostava do Zane, mano. Ué.
Another step. Somehow I was closer to home. Closer than ever before. It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Are I still trapped? The clicker. We can...
You know about the clicker. It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out...
It lasted only for a moment, like two planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape. Somehow, I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of Return.
Fim da parte. Saia do hotel. Boa pergunta. Como é que sai esse hospício? Ah, tá aqui. Hum? O jogo bugou aqui.
I've had enough of that freaking gumshoe dick asking too many freaking questions. Not letting us proper police take care of it.
This is our chance to make the powers that be happy. We'll be set for life. Part of the inner circle.
Well, amen to that, partner. I like it. And so the fraternity, the club, the word. Our dear friends with many names. The way I see it, it was a lone nut job. A junkie out of his mind on some fancy new designer drug.
Open and shut case. All we gotta do now is dump the evidence from room 108 in the usual place in the alley.
Ok. Eita porra. Eita menino. Lagou aqui, lagou aí. Acho que devia estar carregando aqui o mapa.
Parliament Tower was here, again. Zane said the manuscript of return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
Tá. Oh, so blue. Don't in the rain. Vamos voltar ao nosso apartamento.
Go to hell!
Scratch, scratch, scratch.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
Ela consegui tirar umas fotos dele, ó. Tinha aparecido pra pegar alguma coisa.
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
Oi, Alice, tudo bem? Só queria saber como você está. Barry. Tentei ligar. Tam, tam, tam.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the The guilt. Fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. He still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
É mesmo, velho. O Barry, velho. Até agora não apareceu em nenhum momento ele.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
E aqui? Tem nada.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera. There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for. There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot. Put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
Opa, lá, que logo aí? A arte de Alice Wick. Ué. Ah tá, você que era o que tinha que mexer.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in return. Not yet. I'd write her in, try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Mas o que é isso, velho? O que aconteceu aqui? Não entendi, foi nada.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript.
Ah.
The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch.
Ué. Ah, tá.
Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of Initiation.
Oh. Máscaras. Tá cabeludão ele.
It was locked from the other side. I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Caralho.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you.
Ué,
And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors, peeking in, reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wig.
Whatever you say. Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
então ele é o Zane? Nem eu sei mais o que tá acontecendo aqui. Tomar no cu, sombra desgraçada.
The door wouldn't open.
Wait. Wake.
Minha interpretação de muitos mundos.
Hurry, Tom. Here is the light at the end of the tunnel.
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom.
Tom.
Mutta onward, said the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
É o quê, véi?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöden Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear, that it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget
Não esquecerias.
mikä se valokuva oli? Light pictures. the photos your artist's wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Porão. Aqui não, atalho pro porão. É. Fim de parte.